Alright tankers, it's Mad and welcome to episode 10 of Stupid Is As Stupid Does, the series where we see some of the stupidest things I've seen in World of Tanks over the last week or so. You guys seem to enjoy this series, so I'm going to keep on to it until you guys tell me not to bother. Right, so here we go. I'm out in the WZ-131, the tier 7 Chinese light tank. I like this tank even more now. I've gone back to the 85mm. The 100 is good, and it's a lot better for fighting tier 10s, but the lack of gun depression and just really bad gun stats all round. I think it's the same gun the Type 59 has, I think, the 100mm. The gun stats are just really bad and not really a light tank gun. So I've gone back to the 85 and it's actually pretty good. It's not as good as fighting tier 10s, but then when a tier 10 comes for you anyway, yeah, you're pretty much dead. So it wouldn't have really made any difference. I am screwed. Look at that. You can get me head blown off. And whenever I die, I start to actually pay attention to the map and see what's been going on while I've been struggling my ass off. So here we are in B1 on this map. A whole platoon of tier 8 heavy tanks have decided they're just going to park in the corner of the map and wait for the fight to come to them. Trouble is, this is a tier 10 game, as I said, so when the fight comes to them, they're just going to drown themselves, and that is it. Well, so here we go, those tier 10 Russian mediums are just ripping through now. These three guys do have a fourth member of their platoon who's in a Ferdinand, and he's actually trying to, or is he dead already? No, he's still alive, just about. He's actually trying to do some damage. Whereas these guys, although they might get some damage done, it's completely pointless. This game is over already. Well, there we go, there's one sat down there as well. This isn't just people not knowing where to go on a map. This is actually coordinated stupidness. They've gone here on purpose. They must have thought it was a good idea. KV4's a strong tank, but against tier 10s, tier 10s really don't care about. Oh well, here goes one. He's had enough of getting shot at. Plenty of nice quick escape routes for these guys. They know exactly what they're doing. One of them still grizzling it out over there. Is he going to make the water in time, or are they going to kill him before he drowns himself? There we go. Luckily he gets killed before the scumbag gets a chance to drown himself. Do you reckon this guy's going to go the same way? Still got all of his health at the minute. Right, he's getting flanked. Here we go. He's on 3/4 health. And that is still enough for him. Just seeing some red tanks on the enemy from the enemy team coming to get him. That is enough for him to go and drown himself. So that's 3 tier 8 heavy tanks that were completely pointless and pathetic and did nothing for the team. Next clip then, I'm out in the T28 prototype. Not had this long, and I'm not going to say I'm not enjoying it because the gun is really good. That 105. But the speed means I've only just got here and a third of our team's dead. Yes, it's one of those tanks. Right, so what I'm going to be doing now is holding up against quite a few tier 7 tanks. Not all of them upgraded, but if you have enough people around you, it doesn't matter how quick your reload is. If they're willing to push around, you've got to keep your armour towards one of them. So here we go, the IS is flanking me. My side armour is so bad he can overmatch that. He only needs to see a tiny bit, and there we go, take another hit from the side. But what can I do? What would be nice is to have someone maybe to help. If you look just below me, we've got about 3 tanks just below me, just sat there. All I need them to do is drive around the corner and shoot these guys in the ass, and I can pull this off. But that means all I need is for them to move to get some help. So do you reckon I'm going to get any help? Here we go, here comes my demise. Here we go, I get flanked by one, gives my side armour to the other one, but what can you do in that situation? Anyway, so let's have a look what's going on down here. Oh, just cruising around, random tiger. Where's he going? Chiri's in the hole. So now they've waited, now they're going to fight all these tier 7s frontally. Absolutely, completely pathetic. Yeah. Yeah, game lost, but what is this guy doing? Right, quick look at the results then, let's see what goes on. Obviously got my high caliber there because that's too much experience for a loss otherwise. 3,500 damage. I did what I could. But how does that tiger come third? What medal did he manage to get there? The medal for complete stupidness? I don't know, we maybe could make that medal and start handing it out ourselves. Anyway, right, on to the next match, that's enough of that one. Right, last clip then, back out in the T25 2. This is from a few weeks ago, trying to finish off my grind to the T28 prototype. This is a good tank, but it suffers with, well, the penetration is not great for tier, and it doesn't have a lot of hit points, so when even lower tier tanks like that pen you quite easily, what you could really do is say something like a KV85 come round and actually move and take the heat off you, even just for a little bit, just so you can get some damage done. Right, so try and side scrape the IS, but its big ass 122mm gun just goes straight through my side armour. That must have overmatched because that was a ricochet angle, so he definitely overmatched me there. And then again, when I die, I flick along and find the person, but it just really hasn't helped at all. And then you watch them, and then you see why you didn't get any help. So it looks like he's waiting for a shot for them to come around the corner. But all of these tanks were spotted. You could have quite clearly seen and heard, but all of those enemy tanks were unloading onto us, so we could have just drove up there and poked around the corner. But luckily we have a KV2 pushing up. Looks like he's actually going to go and do something. He's got the 107 as well. That might sound like a really bad choice, but in that video I did a while back, I was able to do more at damage on average with the 107. Although you didn't have those spiky games with the derp gun. Like with the derp gun you'd have 3 or 4 rubbish games and then one really big game, where the 107 gave you just a bit more damage on average. Right, so there's a shot behind him. He could kill that tank there. Behind you, dude. Behind you. No, too late. Right, so he's having a go at the IS. Could turn his armour as well, just a thought. So that guy gets killed, and the IS lives and gets away. One of our friendlies is going up to the left there, you can see him flanking round. KV85 stops, looks around far too late again, and the IS gets away with another kill. So now he finally decides to push in. IS is down to one shot, there he is. He backs up for some reason. IS goes around and kills another tank. There we go, and I'm pretty sure if this cap counter hadn't ticked up right to the end, this guy would have probably been killed by that IS as well. Yeah, great play from the IS, not so from the KV85 there. Right, so there we go, I lost a huge amount of credits because I spanked some 8 PCR rounds. That was one of my worst games, but at least I did something. Other than that KV85, who just did nothing apart from sit round and watch his friendlies die. Well, there we go, chaps. Thank you very much. I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.